What do you know? You might say, I know my name, where I live, how many fingers I have, etc. So then I ask, how do you know these things? That is to say, by what means of understanding have you gained confidence enough in these statements to label them knowledge? The traditional definition of knowledge, established by Plato and Theaetetus, is a justified true belief. Let's break that down into its constituent parts in order to understand why this has come under scrutiny in recent decades. Your justification for something is sort of like your evidence, or reason for believing it to be the case. Let's say you claim to know your name is Tim. Your justification may be people call you Tim. Also, it is the name on all of your government documents, giving you empirical evidence of your claim. Although levels of justification vary, and philosophers often disagree on what can be considered reasonable justification. Most skeptics, for example, argue that we can never know any contingent fact, because sufficiently solid justification is unobtainable in any given domain of inquiry. They may combat your claim to know your name by calling into question the soundness of your memory, saying perhaps you hit your head on a rock yesterday, and every instance of you remembering your name has had superimposed over it the name Tim, and your blurred vision has caused you to misread your true name Jim as Tim. No statement can be true for one person and false to another, or the same person at a different time. This is meant in an objective sense, illustrated by this example. We have one man, a geologist, who claims the earth is round. Another, a pilot, concurs with this statement, and a third disagrees, saying it is flat. So the third man sets out to disprove the round theory, but in each attempt is further disproven himself. Even though he believes the earth is flat, he is subject to the conditions and results of a reality where it is round, meaning it is as much a truth to him as the other two men, just one he is unaware of. Generally defined as the mental attitude of accepting something as true or real, as in pressured under the least and most dire circumstances, you will act in accordance with what you believe. If a man believes being bitten by his cat will turn him into one, and this is something he wishes to avoid, he will orient his life in such a manner that excludes interactions with cats, eliminating the possibility that his fear will be realized. This definition stood largely uncontested for 2,400 years, until 1963, when Edmund Gettier III, a philosophy professor at Wayne State University, published a 3-page article challenging the traditional definition by providing a counterexample of this sort. Sam walks past the same field every day on his way to work, and sees a sheep in this field every day, leading him, on this occasion, to form the proposition, there is a sheep in that field. But what he is actually staring at is a dog that is dressed up as a sheep, while a real sheep is hidden from sight behind a bale of hay. So his belief that there is a sheep in that field is justified and true, but it is not knowledge. This has led to many adding new stipulations to the definition, such as agent must not reason through any false belief, or justified true belief plus lack of defeaters, but the debate continues.